Hello, you're all welcome to today's edition of Nonprofit Solutions Matter Daily Radio Show, where we talk about trending topics around the nonprofit sector, where we talk about how you can raise money, grow your organization, find quality and professional board members. Today, we're going to be talking about navigating the complexities of having family and friends on nonprofit boards. We're going to talk about what that look like, having family and friends on your board, how that can affect your organization, what you can do, to begin redeeming and taking and take your organization out of that situation. So if you're going through any form of board challenges, you're going through any form of fundraising challenges, feel free to reach out to us using the number on the screen. To book a free fundraising assessment and also a free board assessment where we look into your organization for free and provide you practical steps to take to begin taking your organization to where you want to take it to. So today, back to the topic we're talking about navigating the complexities of having family and friends on your board. This is really one challenge that's very common within the nonprofit space. We've seen that a lot of people, when they started their nonprofit, because they couldn't find professional board members, because they couldn't find quality board members, they had to bring in placeholders. They had to bring in family and friends to, sit on the board so they could go about the incorporation, so they could have their organization out there, right? But the challenge with this is in many occasions, these board, right, these organizations go ahead to, start implementing, start trying to raise money with these board members who are not really ready, who don't even understand what it takes to be on the board. And so many times you find that the board begins to struggle, they hardly raise money, the organization is not moving forward. There's really little or no opportunity to tap into. And this is really because when you went ahead to bring in family and friends into your board, what you basically did was you limited your organization to your circle, right? If you had come on to say, Rooney, come join my board, you would have been able to tap into my network. You've been able to tap into the opportunities I have for the growth of your organization. But because you didn't look past your network, you only looked into your network, you limited the organization to the opportunities and network you're already exposed to. And what really happens is when you find yourself in that situation, you see that really there's really little or nothing happening within your board because these guys are already people a lot of people they know them, and it's just a very small community or a small world for you. But when you go out there to tap into other people's network, to reach out to people who know how to really, support organizations to be successful, you also tap into their network and also into their opportunities. And also, we found that a lot of family, when family and friends are on the board, they tend to feel like they're doing you a privilege, right? It feels like you ask them, please come be on the board, and then they feel like I'm just helping, I'm just trying to help him out. But that's not really the attribute or the kind of mindset you want anybody coming into your board with. You want board members coming in with a mindset that this is work and we're ready to put in the work. This is the mission and we're passionate about it. We want to be able to contribute our quarter to make this happen for humanity, to make this happen for our community. So really that's the mindset. So but having family and friends is like you going the other way entirely. So how do you redeem yourself? First, it's always back to the board. The first advice we always give is let's recruit a new board. There's really nothing you can do with family and friends. I will tell you the truth. Like like in the Bible, they said, well, there's a way Jesus Christ put it, right? You don't respect a prophet in his own household. So I think that's really one limitation. You're not going to get that respect, that commitment, that support, the seriousness you want them to approach it with would not be it. So How do you get out of it? The first step is go find new board members. We're going to help you go out there, go find professionals who know what they're doing, who know the value of an organization, who know that you have to be able to put your weight behind it. You have to be able to support it in the way that it can be able to grow and become the kind of organization you want. So, first step is really going out there to bring in these board members. And how do you go out there to bring in these board members? Because I think that's where a lot of people are having challenges. We have a step-by-step process to do that, right? It starts with board recruitment planning, where you get to define the kind of board members you want to bring in, where they are, where they congregate. After you're done with business planning, the next step is to create the tools you need to launch your board outreach, whether it's board application form, whether it's your board recruitment pack, whether it's board manual, whatever that you need for your board outreach, the board messaging, job posting, all that. You have to create it in the second phase. The third phase is when you launch your board outreach. Depending on where you have to go, there are different platforms available to put out your board outreach to get board members to start reaching out to you. And of course, you can reach out to us. That's one of our sweet spots. We could help you fix you up and find you good board members, right? Who can help your mission. Once we do the board outreach, the next is the interview, where you go in to make sure there's alignment, you ask the right question. After interviewing, we invite them in for what we call an onboarding session where you get to educate them about the organization, about their responsibility, expectations, and of course, provide them an agreement that they can sign to. And do not forget, before the onboarding session, we have a background check that we have to run on them to ensure that you are having the right people on your board. And then once you're done onboarding, the next step is to introduce them with the new and old board members so everybody can get acquainted before inviting them back in for what we call strategic planning or strategic planning retreat, depending on where you are at the point of your organization. So if you don't take these guys through this process, you're most likely not going to get a committed board member because the process ensures that they are committed from exposing them to expectation, getting them to sign an agreement that they're going to commit to all that ensures commitment. Unlike the process you went through when you brought your family and friends into the board, you basically just brought them in, had a meeting with them, and you felt you had board members. So really, that's not how it should be. There has to be a process that ensures their commitment. And also, we've seen that even when they come in, if there's no standard process to keep them engaged, to keep them, motivated, and supporting the organization, they soon lose motivation. So when we do board recruitment processes, we also bring in accountability processes, board processes that ensures that these board members are engaged and are committed. For example, delegating responsibilities to them, inaugurating committees they can begin to operate in, having that weekly check-in and check-out for the, for board leadership to ensure that board members are meeting up to task. All that are board processes that ensure board members are committed and engaged in the process of growing the organization. So basically, that's what I have for you as regards navigating the complexities of having family and friends on the board. If you are having this challenge, if you are having the situation whereby your family and friends aren't coming through for you, please reach out to us. We'll be happy to help you not only bring in
Bring
new
in new
board
board
members,
members,
but
but
also
also
engage
engage
old
old
board
board members
members so
so
that
that
they are delivering on the results that you've always intended for your organization. um of course, reach out to us to ask any question. If there's any way we can help you, if there's any way our organization can support you in your journey, we'll be forever happy to do so. Simply just drop us a message, uh send us a text, email me, call me. I'm always available to help. All right. So until I see you guys again, you all have a lovely evening. Bye bye.